So hey everyone, I welcome you all to our channel Codfolks, and here I'm gonna talk about in this video that how you can implement this feature of recycle view in your Android application, which is a feature basically provided by Android and things like that. So recycle view, why to use recycle view? To be honest, recycle view is a feature which is outdated now because of the jetpack composers, LazyList and things like that. But it's like it always used to be better if you understand the basic technicality of how list views works and things, how you kind of store every single of data in your list using like array list and things like that. So recycle view, when it is compared to like list views and things, it is considered to be the efficient one, and that's why we kind of it gets important to know and understand that how we implement recycle view and things. So how does it work? If you want to know how does it work, no. So recycle view works in such a way that views kind of get binded with our template, like data template, what kind of data we are going to show in every list component, and then we kind of bind that template with the data, and then we show it to the user. Different data, we bind that template with the different data, and then we show it to the users. Here you can see that new view components are being created, and then it kind of bind with the data set, and then it recycles the new view component, recycle the new view components, and then when the new data is required to show on the screen, it will use only those templates to fit in that to put that data inside that template, and then it will show to the user that yeah, this is your data. So it kind of considered to be efficient one because it does not take space of every view components in your memory. It will recycle the data. That is the point number one. Point number two is that it kind of creates and recycles the view holder things like that. Understand this way, it basically recycles the template, and it take less space in the memory, and it runs fast because it is not storing the things in the memory, and it is recreating the it is reusing the, not recreating, it is reusing the already existed template. So that is why recycle view is considered to be the efficient one. And in this video, basically we are going to learn that how you can implement this feature of recycle view, show the required details to the user that yeah, this is your details and this is your data, and this is how your data template looks like. So let's see how you can implement this feature. So first of all, we would go to the Android Studio and we would start a new project. And in new project, this is empty activity. This empty activity is used basically for if you want to use jetpack compose, if you want to create your UI in a jetpack compose. But if you want to create your UI in using like XML code and things like that, so for that we're gonna select this empty view activity, and we'll do next, and we'll keep this name of this application as recycler view demo, and we'll keep the language as Kotlin and things. And I'll not go into the minimum SDK details right now. It is basically that it basically says that your application will be compatible with that SDK for Android phones, and if some Android phone will have some less SDK than this SDK, then your application will not run in that particular phone. So let's quickly let's quickly finish the project, and let's wait for our Gradle build to be finished. So as you can see here that our Gradle build has been finished, and now I'm gonna quickly let you know that what could be our steps to implement these features. So first of all, we will be defining that where our recycler view will be in the view in the activity, you can say. So that will be defining in our XML code in activity underscore main XML. And then the next step is going to be that designing our layout, that how each item in the list will look like. Cool. The next step is going to be that we are going to create a custom adapter so that it will bind the data, different data with that view holder that will create and things. So we'll create kind of custom adapter for our recycler view to bind the data. And what next? Then we will just create a object of that custom adapter class in main activity, and will provide some data manually so that to keep the tutorial simple. Basically, we will provide the data manually. Otherwise, what would happen now? If you want that you kind of take the data from input or take the data from database, then we would have to create some like different classes for SQLite databases and whatever database you will use. So this will be like just waste of time. In this tutorial, the main agenda we will keep the main agenda to learn how to implement the recycle view. Else you could explore different things on your own, and you can like take data from the database as well, include like implementing the different classes for the database and things like that. But in this tutorial, I'm just gonna focus on this recycle view, that how you can implement this. So we'll put the data inside the recycle view manually in our main activity. So yeah, this would be the steps, and let's quickly start doing the step. So first step was putting the recycle view in our activity underscore main XML. So here I would suggest that I want to show different names in like list view, in like recycle view, that suppose Rohan would be in a different component, list component, then Shivam would be in different list component and everything like that. So for that, let's start designing our activity underscore main XML. So here I would just keep this only, and I would change this, and I would change the text over here, and I would say list of names, right? And then I would say that text size, suppose bold, text size to be like 20 sp or maybe 30 sp or something. That looks good. And I would say the gravity to be in center, and margin can be like 20 dp or something. That looks pretty cool. And yeah, and let's quickly kind of give, but like this is giving ID is not necessary over here, because we are not using this text view in our main activity, and anywhere in the different files we are not going to use this, so I just keep it without an ID. And then I'm gonna say recycle view. You want to use recycle view, and just match parent and wrap content. And but yeah, we need to give ID, because I want that recycle view should be below this text view. So for that, I'm gonna define this ID as ID text view, and suppose list of names or something. And here I'm gonna give ID to our recycler view as well, which I would say ID recycler view. And I'm gonna say that ID like below layout should be below our ID TV on this ID TV list of names. So this will come like, as you can see over here, this recycler view will come below this list of names, which is a text view and things like that. Now why this space? This space is because of this margin. Because of this 20 dp margin, it will take this list of name text view will take the 20 dp of margin from each side of its border, right? Like 4 sides. So yeah, for now, and one more thing, we will define our layout manager that we have to keep, because see, Recycler view has three view components, and you can also define other. Recycler view has, see, Recycler view has three designs in which you can show the list components. One is linear layout, second one is grid, and then staggered grid, and then you can also like design your you can customize your layout of your kind of list view and recycler view and things like that. So here I'm gonna just say that layout manager, manager, and here I'm just gonna keep this linear layout to be over here, and yeah, for now it's just that. Now our step number 1 is done, right? This step is done that we designed, where we defined that here I have to keep recycler view in our activity_main.xml. Now the step 2 was what? Step 2 was designing our layout, that how each item in the list view will look like and things like that. So we are gonna design our layout. So for that, we'll go to the resource folder, and in this layout folder, I'm gonna make another layout resource file and give the name as suppose list view and underscore design or something. And here we will be defining the layout and view components for our each single item in recycler view. Okay, each single item, how would it look, what are the view components it will contain, we are going to define in this file only, in this list_view_design file, right? So for that, let's quickly go to over here, and I'm just gonna say it to be a card view. A card view is what? Basically, card view is nothing but it just elevate a layout from your original screen and show its components, whatever it is. So here I'm just gonna keep a text view, right? And I'm gonna say that match parent and wrap content, and text should be suppose we give a name to it, and then we kind of say that text size can be what, 20 sp or something, 25 sp or something, and then we want to say that text style would be bold, and gravity should be in center. Gravity should be in center, and I want to say that just give the margin of 10 dp or something, and it should be wrap content. And now you can see that it looks a little bit of elevated from the screen, right? And you can see that it looks little bit of elevated from the screen, and yeah, this is it. And we can also give like and we can say that elevation should be like 9 dp or something, and now it should look perfect. We are gonna give id to this text view, and we're gonna say id text view and name, right? Why we are giving this id over here to this text view? Because we are going to use this id to replace this name with our different datas. Suppose we provide the data as Rohan as a name, then it will come to this recycler view and it will use this id, right? And then just replace this name with our Rohan. Good. Yeah, for now I would say that this is it. So our step number 2 is also done, and we are done with our designing our layout, that how each item in the list view will look like. So it is also done. Now we have to create a custom adapter, and which is the most important, and I would say the most difficult, or I would say the tricky part of this implementation of recycler view. Here we are gonna control all of our working, that how recycler view will bind the data, how it will create the view components and things like that. So here we're going to do all those things. So first of all, I'll go to the Java folder, I'll come over here, and then I'll create a new package for our recycle view just to keep the clean code. Let me just refactor this one, recycler view, and inside this package I'm going to create a new Kotlin class, and that would be named as, suppose, custom adapter. You can keep any name to it, adapter, my adapter, custom adapter, whatever, depends on you. This custom adapter will take like parameter as private val data, and this data is nothing but an array of string. I'll explain each single part why I used it, don't worry, we'll do it. And this will extend it to our recycler view dot adapter and custom adapter dot view holder, and and now let me explain first. I'll do the other things later on. Let me explain first what I did. We kind of made a custom adapter class. Here in this class we will control all over, and we will control all over the procedures that will be happening when we'll put new data to the recycler list. This is the name of the class. It is taking a parameter, it is taking an argument of data, right, that will provide to our main activity. Here we will provide that data, and when we'll be creating suppose we create val custom adapter equals to custom adapter, and here I'm gonna say that data. So here I will provide that data, and we will define that data over here that it is just a array of suppose we give name to it, then we give a different name to it, suppose Shivam, and things like that. So this data will be passed in this custom adapter ka argument, and that will take an argument and perform like different things creating a view holder like template, and then putting that data that we took from argument, and then we'll bind that data with the template and things like that, return that template to the list and recycler view, and then it will show to the users that this is your list and things like that. So why you can see that you have two errors, one is this and one is this. So custom adapter basically extending. So first of all, what is this? This is an argument. What is argument? It is taking a data. What is data? Data is an array of string. It is extending, it is inheriting this recycler view ka class, and this adapter class, and then it is also taking an argument of these custom adapter dot view holder, and this view holder is a class, and will create this class in our custom adapter and things like that. And this custom adapter, when inheriting these recycler view, then it contains some certain methods that we need to override, right? So we kind of implement those members. These are some methods that we need to override, like on create view holder, on bind view holder, and get item count. These are the methods that we need to override, right? I'll explain what these methods do, right, in some time. Let me just quickly set up for the things. Now this view holder class, right, which is parsing. This is the parsing that this adapter class is converting to this view holder class. This view holder class will extend, to, first of all, it will take view and view, and this will extend to the recycler view dot view holder, and this view holder will keep view and things like that, right? and we need to import this view class. And here in this view holder, see, we have three methods to override, and then we have one class to write some of the things over here. So what are we going to do with these classes and these members? What are we going to do with these classes and these members? We are going to override these methods first of all, and then we will write some code block over here in this class. Let's start doing it. What is view holder class, right? You might be thinking, what is view holder class and things like that. In the view holder, basically we pass those view groups which is which we have to replace with the different datas that we will take from this data set and things like that. So in our list underscore view underscore design, the layout that we design, we just have to change this name with the different names that we'll provide over here. Like we provided Rohan, it should change, this name should replace with Rohan and show it in different list component. So that is what we're going to define over here in the view holder, that what are the data that we need to replace in the each list item. So we will do that. Let's keep on doing it. So we have right now, like to just keep this tutorial simple and to let you understand better, I just kept this tutorial simple and just used a single set of data, single type of data, that is name. So we'll do that, and we'll say that val name is just a text view. It's just a text view, and I'm gonna say we will be initializing this one as name is equals to find view by ID. Okay, we need to say that view dot find view by ID and r dot ID dot ID. Let me just import this R class over here, and ID and name, I would say this name, right? ID is correct, yeah. Now this is done. This is what the block of code that we needed to write in our view holder class. And now I'll override some of the methods like on create view holder and then get item count and then on bind view holder. Let me explain you quickly what these methods do, and then we'll override it. So first of all, on create view holder, this will simply create a new template. Just understand this way, this will create a new template for your data, and it will pass that template to our on bind view holder. And over here, like we need to bind the data with the template and just return that template, right? This is the simple thing that we need to do. This method will create a template for your data, that okay, this is the place where names would be replaced by the name section, and then this will pass on the view holder to that bind holder, and this bind holder will just add the data to your template, and that's it. And this get item count just returns simply your number of list items you have in a recycler list and recycler view list and things like that. So let's start writing the code for our on create view holder. So we'll start writing the code over here. Let me write the code. I'll explain each thing in that code as well. So we are going to say this layout inflator dot from, and I'm going to say parent dot context, and I'm gonna say dot inflate. Inflate what? Inflate list underscore, sorry, r dot layout dot list view design, and where in the parent, and for now just keep the false attached to the root, should be false. And in the end, we are just going to return the view holder and view, and that view holder will be passed over here. It will take the view holder, and here I'm gonna say that holder dot name dot text equals to data and position, right? That's it. And in the get item count, we are just going to say that return data dot size. Now let me explain quickly what we did over here. We said that we have to inflate. Inflation means that you are expanding a particular layout. Expanding which layout? Expanding this layout. You are inflating this layout. Where you are inflating this layout? You are inflating in parent. What is parent? Parent is a view group. So basically in the view group, you are expanding a particular layout as per the things we defined over here in this layout, right? The things that we defined in this layout, we have to inflate our view group according to that layout, and then we will just we'll be able to pass that layout. So this is, we are passing this view holder as parameter, which is view, and view is that inflated layout, and we'll pass this template over here, and this will take it as an argument, as a parameter, and then it will just bind the data. Holder is what? Holder is view group, that inflated layout. So this is a template, and we are saying that template dot name, which is template में जो name का section है, that is text view का जो section है, वहाँ पे in Kotlin we say, in like Java we say like set text, but in Kotlin we just simply say that dot text, and we just say data dot position. Position means what? Data is what? Data is an array, and at every single index of that array, like index number 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, we are putting each data in that index. So basically this is an integer type, position is an integer type, which shows the index of that array, and it is saying that ki data, array of that index, जो भी होगा, you have to return the data of that index. So we have to set that text, or we have to set that name to that text view section in that array ka position in that index. Like increase this position will be increasing every single time when we add a new data to it. So yeah, this is basically just returning you the size of the array, because we know that we are storing different datas, and we are creating new components like list components in an array. So it's kind of that only. So yeah, this was it that we needed to do in our custom adapter class, and with that this work has been done as well. And now the main thing, that we will call this custom adapter class in our main activity, and let me just remove this one, and we'll then just put it inside our recycler view and things like that. Then let me show you how we're going to do it. So we kind of already defined the data, then we kind of defined this custom, we made the object of custom adapter class and passed the data as an argument. Now I will just say that you would say that recycler view is nothing but a recycler view, and find view by id recycler view, and we are saying that recycler view dot adapter is equals to custom adapter, and yeah, that's it. What is the problem over here? So just do Control S and save it over here, and then error will be gone. So yeah, this is it. Now since my system is not of that much of compatible that I can run AVD on my system, otherwise things will not go right, it will go wrong. And but I checked it. But I checked it already on my physical device, and it basically kind of running properly. If you can add different names over here, no, like suppose this, and then like suppose this, then it will keep on adding to your list view, recycler view, right? So it's good. This was the way you can implement the recycler view. And if you like are not, if you didn't understand anything, like suppose if you didn't understand what these methods are anything, you can ask it in the comment section. I'll answer it. Since our channel is not that big, I'll answer every single comment and every single question in the comment section. And you can also ask me on Instagram. I'll provide the link in the description. And you can also contact with me at LinkedIn, and you can also contact with me at Twitter and things, GitHub, and I'll provide every single link over in the description. Only thing I want from you is to like the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and share the video with new Android geeks. Right now, currently, I'm alone to work on this platform. That's why only Android videos are coming on. For sure, in future, I'll create different videos of different sections, like different domains, like data science, machine learning, and web development. As we'll keep on getting new folks to our channel, it will keep on growing. So subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. That's the only thing that I want from you guys. And we'll definitely get better at the quality and everything. And I also want to get feedbacks from you. Give me feedbacks and I'll definitely work upon. So for now, see you soon. Tab tak ke liye, signing off.